assuming that worked. Welcome. Yes, we did a second one because you guys just loved it so much. I saw there's so many comments saying, "Oh my gosh, Kyleigh, I love you. You're so awesome. Abram, you're awesome. Let's do it again. Do it another time." And I was like, okay, so I guess we have to do it again because you guys like basically begged me to do it again. Like you just loved it that much. I just figured we had to do it again. Even though actually no one actually watches this. And no one's probably watching it right now.
Besides Cade, the cameraman.
Yeah, besides Cade, who was our last guest. Are you kidding me, Jax? I'm trying to do something here. Cade, you're about to get slapped. So
it's gonna be the whole pickle fiasco again.
Instead of Madie behind the camera being annoying, it's gonna be Cade this time.
I'm not eating an orange.
It was really
But yes,
juicy.
this is second episode, Stoner Talk Podcast. Abram, what don't we do?
Oh, we don't smoke weed.
Disclaimer, we only do that off camera. Alright, now, if anyone here has put any sort of smoke into their lungs, raise your hand. No one? That's good. Now, we have...
What a weird question. Okay.
Yeah, really weird. Okay, so I just want to do a little disclaimer again because just for all of us here. Now, this is totally like uncut, unedited, so if there's anything that you say that you want to take back, you can't. Okay, I'm just warning you right now. If you say anything and you're like, oh my gosh, cut it out. No, it's not being cut out. So you better censor yourself now. Just a warning to everyone.
Sounds like a plan.
Now that I went on that rant for a while.
Kyleigh, I think you may need to...
Take it out. My mom watches these.
Okay.
That's alright.
I literally... I just can't. Dude, did you guys know I shower?
Yes.
Abram showered too today. Look at us, Abram.
I hate you very much.
I didn't shower. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. I haven't showered in 2 days.
Okay, next
Well, anyway, this is just... Let me just introduce the guest here. So this is Madie, alright?
Like, I haven't been on your channel 15,000 times.
Past slime advocate and previous owner to her own meme account.
Yes. A meme account?
It's Madie herself.
Oh, I know you did not just say that.
I just said all of that. Now, I know you've kind of grown a hatred towards slime now.
Yes,
would you like to talk about your era?
Why are you even saying this? Okay.
Because you're the guest.
I guess I'll have to talk about my former addiction.
Hi, I'm Madie, and I'm addicted to walking slime.
Okay, so it was like a really long time ago, like 7th, 8th grade. Like, probably still too old to be doing it, but like, acceptable.
But like old enough to get away with it.
Yeah. And like, it's just like glue and like borax, and you mix it together, and it's like this slime. And I like made this account on Instagram for it.
Yes.
And I posted videos, and I got like 1,000 followers.
I wasn't even gonna bring up the account.
Well, here it is.
I was just talking about how you love slime.
And
it was legit.
It was an addiction.
No.
It was like all day, every day, until like my back hurt from literally sitting there like.
I remember like every single time I'd go to Madie's house, we'd be just sitting there, and Madie just pulls out Tupperware slime, just like, hey, don't touch that one. That one's really sticky. You can only touch this one and this one. Don't mix those two, or else something really bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you know.
Can we have a different topic?
Okay, fine. Let's go on to the meme page.
Oh, I'll tell you a funny one. So there was
So who all owned this meme page with you?
It was me. I feel like I shouldn't say the other names.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it private.
Okay.
But you know who you are. And there was. It was called. Ew! Your dog just licked me.
I'm Jesse.
It was
called.
called.
Me to show you my dog?
The Pussinator 3000.
No, it wasn't called that.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
No,
Jack,
this is a different story. I've had several meme accounts.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
wow,
so
you're
this
a secret person.
Was the Pussinator 3000, and I ran that with 2 of my other friends. And
wait, is it the same 2 people?
oh my god,
with the other
Kyleigh, shut
account?
up! No, And and it was.
Oh, okay.
And one fine morning, I woke up. I was like, it was a school morning.
And the account had been deleted.
And I woke up to my mom literally barging in my room. And she was like, "What is the Pussinator?" And I was like, what? I was like, I just woke up, so I was like half conscious, and I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, holds it up, and, you know, and she's like, there are memes about the JFK assassination on here.
Your mother's such a pure woman.
And I was like, that's probably like the least concerning thing on this account, but yeah. So there's that one, and then there's another one, and its name will be left private because it's still up.
What? But don't you want to get some tangible followers?
We don't post on it anymore. Let me see what the last time I posted on it was.
Well, that's depressing.
I'll try not to take up too much of your valuable time.
Can we say how many followers did you end up ever getting?
Well, as of right now, I have 63.
What about on the other one?
I have no idea. Last time we posted was December 30th, 2018. It's been a while.
You should post one right now.
No.
So you have a lot of dead memes.
Yeah, a lot of dead memes. And yeah, so that's that.
Dude, I feel like your mom barges into your room often.
She does.
Like you have a lot of stories of just your mom barging into your room. Yeah. I remember, when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't like go up and ask my mom like, hey mom, can I start a YouTube channel? I just kind of like did it. And then I remember like probably 6 months into it, she's just like, so, what's this YouTube thing you're doing? And I was like, just post some videos, me and my friends, it's gonna be pretty dope. And then she was like, I don't really like the idea of you doing it, because I don't want someone to come murder our family. However, I think it's a good outlet, and I think it'll be good for you. And I was like, thanks, homie. And now look, now I'm pranking her, and we're like, maybe I'll have my mom on here. My mom would be funny. Yeah. She'd be awkward. I don't know. I'll have to
one or the other.
Review it.
Yeah.
Abram, what if we had your mom on here?
My mom wouldn't want to be on here.
How would you get my mom on here?
Dude, yeah, let's do it. Let's have a mom sesh. Get both of our moms on here. A little mommy talk.
Perfect.
I feel like, I don't know if that'd be good or bad. I feel like our mom's like, oh, like, Kyleigh didn't tell you about that? And I'd be like, and they'd be like,
oh my gosh.
And then like my mom would be like, oh my gosh, remember that one time when you and Madie, and then your mom would be like, well actually, no, you're about to tell your mom everything.
Yeah.
But it'd be like, it just would be a mess, I feel like. But I feel like it could kind of be interesting, the mind of a mother. Jax, do you not realize we're doing something here?
Stop yelling at me, it's just a boy.
He's messing up the odd.
The what?
The
audio. But, okay, so
silly
I
goose.
actually, Abram, I found out this thing today that I figured I should share.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Adpocalypse Take 2. So I don't know if any of you guys know about the first Adpocalypse on YouTube, but basically it was just when PewDiePie, I don't know if you probably know who PewDiePie is, but...
I don't know who PewDiePie is. You may want to look into it.
But anyway, PewDiePie is like the biggest YouTuber on the platform.
No, he's not.
Shut up.
Who is?
It's T-Series, but
we don't talk about
he technically is. But he made some Nazi jokes and stuff, and so he had started the first Adpocalypse, where like bunch of advertisers were pulling their ads off of YouTube, and like a bunch of creators were like not gaining as much money. Anyway, and like now it's kind of been restored. But then, I just read this article today, how this guy, he does like kind of like a talk show.
Who is it?
His name's Steven Crowder.
Never heard of her.
I figured you hadn't.
No.
And he was making fun of this like gay socialist, because he's like conservative.
Okay.
And he was calling him, I forget what he called him, like just like mean names and stuff. And so like the guy he was making fun of like called him out on Twitter, tagged YouTube, and was like, are you really just gonna let him do this? Like, this is ridiculous. And then YouTube was like, we demonetized his account, and like they took away all the money from his profile. And he has like 3 million followers or subscribers. Sorry.
That doesn't mean that there's going to be another Adpocalypse.
No, but it keeps going.
Okay.
And then So they unmonetized all that, and then the guy who like was being made fun of kept going on Twitter, and like he's like really well known, and he like was like talking to a bunch of companies, like he literally was like, come on reporters, why aren't you reporting this, like I can't believe you guys, and he was like saying that YouTube like hates gay people, and like he just said all this stuff. So like they're supposed to be like the second adpocalypse. However, we all know I ain't getting no money from YouTube, so it doesn't affect me.
Was that the
You know what
point
I mean?
of your whole
Okay.
story?
Yeah, that doesn't mean there's going to be an apocalypse. They've kind
Well,
of,
Keemstar said there was gonna be another adpocalypse, and I believe Keemstar.
he reports the news,
Killer
right?
Keemstar.
And reporters, they exaggerate it.
Really? Then how come? I swear, in the video it said this, that VOX adpocalypse was trending on Twitter last night.
Because people,
Mm-hmm.
they made it larger than it was.
No, if it's trending on Twitter, it's automatically 100% fact. I'm telling you that right now.
Kate just looked up like.
Just like
What,
Shane
you
Dawson and his
stupid?
cat. That was trending on Twitter.
Wait, what was that about?
Shane
know about
Dawson.
Shane
and
Dawson
his
and his
cat.
Okay, we'll get to that later.
Ew.
Wait, did you really not know about that?
No.
Okay, well, basically, someone like Shane Dawson had his own podcast, and on it he was like, so I just got my cat, laid her on her little belly, and whipped my dick out and just started rubbing it on my cat until I came all over the cat's belly. And like people were
Okay,
like,
that's enough.
people were like playing it all over Twitter, and then
Next meme.
It was a joke, though.
He says it was. A
I
joke.
mean, it was
I
a pretty.
believe it was a joke.
It was a pretty weird joke, but like.
By the way, when those Nazi jokes were coming out about PewDiePie or whatever, he was wearing a British officer uniform from World War II, not a Nazi
I'm prepared.
It's cute.
officer uniform. Yes.
Abram, would you like to talk about Vikings?
Yes, it would. Okay.
Hopefully we get better eventually to like transitioning between topics and not just going Abram talking about PewDiePie and I going, so Abram, want to talk about Vikings?
I would love to talk about Viking. Okay,
Okay.
so I thought of this because why not? Because I was watching SpongeBob, right? And it was what is it?
He's like, it's William Day.
Leif Erikson Day.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can
Wow,
get
I'm so
I know my
impressed.
Vikings.
Okay, well, I was thinking, what would be the best name for a dog
Scout.
as a Viking?
A Viking dog?
Yes.
Leif.
I don't even know what Viking names consist of.
like Boardneck, the killer of worlds. That's me.
I'd probably say probably Ragnarok.
Oh, that'd actually be a kind of cool name for a dog. Like,
And
the
is
world,
it
sure,
Viking
look.
though?
That's the end of the world in Norse mythology. I
Me,
believe.
Abram, and Cade were in, what was it?
Barnes
Barnes
and
and Nobles, yeah. And we found a bunch of books, and one of them was titled Norse Mythology, and I wanted to steal it. But I didn't. Don't steal it. I didn't have money. I did have money, not enough. But actually, I wanted to, they were like all these limited edition books, they were so cool, and I wanted to get Moby Dick, because like, that's like just such a, Cade, why are you sending me memes? You think this is meme time?
Are they funny?
You think this is meme time? You think just
Are
because we're
they
talking
funny?
about memes, you can just send me memes?
Can I see him?
No, you can't
He
see him. You can
says
see him
yes.
after this.
Please send them to me.
Send them to me, please. Thank you.
Alright, well. So, at the end of the last podcast, me and Madie got into a debacle that we didn't get to finish. So, I would like to pick up where we left off on.
Oh no.
So, I was talking about what we were talking about, like, what, like, offends you, or, like, what offends you the most?
Yeah.
And I said it's probably someone who, like, has a problem with me, but they won't, like, do anything about it. Like, they don't like me, or, like, they think that I did something to them, or maybe I did do something to them that they just really have a problem with, and, like, they don't like me, but they won't tell me, if that makes sense.
Like
Yeah?
when people talk behind your back.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Shortened version.
That's where it led to.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, if someone has a problem and they go talk to someone else about it instead of talking to you about it. And so Madie brought up the point. Do you want to just say what your point was?
Yeah, sure. I was saying that there's a difference between talking behind someone's back, like talking badly about them, and like venting about your feelings.
And what do you think that line is?
I think talking badly about someone is like, I literally hate Kyleigh. She's such a freaking piece of garbage. She can literally go die for all I care. That was intense. And then,
you sound like me.
Yeah, I do. And then venting would be like, oh, Kyleigh really said something that irked me in class today. It was annoying, but I'll be okay.
You think that's
it never
how it
comes
goes?
out like that, but it's usually like, what Kyleigh said in class today really made me mad. Like, I don't know why she said that. It was really close-minded of her to say that. Like, yada, yada, yada. And then, like, it's over with. Like, no grudge is held.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all about the grudge at the end. Or, like,
I'd say
that
yeah.
feeling towards
So if
that
you
person
say
at
it and
the end.
there's no, like, actual, like, that it doesn't follow you, like, you don't think about it anymore, you just say it and it's over, then you don't think it's talking trash.
Yeah. Like, if you're just getting it
If
off
you
your
talk
chest and then you're like,
multiple
all right, we're
times-
good.
If you talk multiple times, that's talking trash.
Yes. I agree.
I feel like it depends what you say.
It does depend on what you say. But if you, like, are really feeling hostile, that's talking trash. And then you, like, go up to him and you're just like,
Hey!
buddy.
Oh gosh, girls are so fake. That is like, girls do that all the time.
I do it all the time. I'll be like, Abram, Kyleigh is, like, so disgusting. I think she's a lesbian.
Kyleigh, you would never imagine what Madie just said. You said you're the greatest person on planet Earth.
Again, my dog. Hello.
Hello, boy.
I don't know. I definitely agree. But, like, okay, so, I mean, I think that I agree, but I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it in a different way, I guess. I was thinking more of, like, it's like, if they are doing it multiple times. Yeah, I guess you already said that. I was thinking if they do it multiple times, then, like, they should definitely come. Like, if you have to go to one of your friends and tell them, like, day after day that, like, I'm saying something mean to you that you don't like. That
yeah. Then, like, bring it up to the person. Don't just
Yeah.
keep telling your friends, because it's not going to solve anything.
Yeah, like, even if you're not necessarily talking bad, you're still getting it off your chest. I feel like if it's reoccurring, you should still go and tell the person.
I agree, but if it's just, like, a one-time thing, you're like, man, what she said in class
Yeah.
today, I just really didn't like it.
Yeah, or it also depends on the person, too, because some people, I feel like they don't want to hear it. Like, they know that they know they're hurting your feelings, and they just don't care. So, like, bring it up to them, they're just going to say something else, like, snooty or something, and they're not going to care at all. So that's just
What
going to
does
be
the word
irrelevant.
snooty mean?
Snooty,
You
it's
never
like,
heard the word snooty?
No.
it's like Maddie's snooty. I'm kidding.
Okay, I
That
have
was
a
a
perfect definition.
No, but snooty is like, I don't know.
When you just could, like, walk around and you're like,
Yeah, it's like very
Snobby?
pompous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
he doesn't know the
Snooty
word
is-
snooty and you thought he'd know the word pompous?
He knows the word pompous.
You know the word pompous?
Yeah.
Spell it.
I don't know how to spell it.
P-O-M-P-U-S.
I think that's
Pompous.
right. I think it's
Pompous.
pump house. Pump house.
Pompous.
Pump house.
Oh.
Okay, so, also, my next question for Maddie. So I'm glad we could agree on that. We could agree on that. Also, I'm the type of person who, if you come up with me with a problem about me, I will gladly talk to you about it, and I would not get upset with you coming up to me and, like, saying you have a problem. Like, obviously, the first I'd be like, what, you think that? But then I'd be willing to talk it out and stuff. So if you ever have a problem with me, just be like, Kyleigh, what the frick are you doing? Kate just flipped me off.
Okay. Well,
Just a disclaimer.
I have one problem with that.
Yeah.
Why would you get into that situation?
Because sometimes you do things without even realizing it. Like, for example, the beginning of this year, my friends came up to me and they told me that they thought that I was being very, like, cocky, like...
I'm not that. So
I don't know what another word for it would just, like...
Arrogant?
Arrogant, yeah.
not being very cash money.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And, like, I guess the way I didn't, like, notice it because I didn't feel like I was being that way, but, like, some of the things I would do, it would definitely show that I was, like, kind of
Was
being
I
a
the
little-
one that said that?
Yeah.
Some of my friends.
Some of my friends being...
Well, but it wasn't just you.
Yeah.
Like, it was, like, my other friends agreed that I was, like, sometimes I made them feel bad about themselves because of, like, what I would say. Like, if we were talking about a test or something and I'd go up to them and be like, oh my gosh, it was the easiest thing ever. Like, and then they were like, what the frick? Like, that
No,
was
that's
not
literally
so-
us. Kylie's like, oh my gosh, I think I failed it. And I'm like, I actually feel pretty good about it. This actually happened. Kyle's like, I don't know, I mean, it was okay. And I'm like, totally got in the bag. She gets an 100, I get a 67. And that's the difference between us.
Yeah, but anyway, so like that happened and they brought it to my attention. And like obviously at first I was like, no, that's not true. But then I like had to step back and be like, no, they're telling me this because that's how they feel. Like I need to change something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You're a lot better about it now.
Thanks.
Good job.
I have to put like a filter on myself.
I don't
Even
have
though
one.
One time it was really bad because it was right after a Spanish exam. And I swear, I literally swear to you, I heard Madie go up to Lauren and say, it wasn't that bad. So I was like, okay, yeah, that means I'm good to like go tell her that I thought it wasn't that bad. So I walk up to him all after the exam and I'm like, guys, like I feel like that exam wasn't that hard. Madie looks at me, slams her locker, and goes into the next class. And I was like, oh no.
No, when in reality,
Sorry. It was actually like, it was probably like a month or like a week after they just talked to me about that. So then like instantly when that happened, I was like, I did it again.
No, it was, I went up to Lauren and I was like, that was really bad. And then Kylie's like, strolls up. She has this little strut she likes to do and it kind of irks me, but I'm not going to say it. You just walk like that. You got a little
The most
rock.
confident person in the world.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed it? Her
Yes.
little walk? Mm-hmm.
She's like,
I do not.
Yeah.
yeah, you do.
Is it? Should I sulk more?
Yeah.
You slumped and that was, what?
But
That was the opposite.
yeah, it made me mad because I thought that she heard me talk to Lauren and be like, that was really hard. And then I thought she was like, just to spite me, coming up and was like, that was really easy. And I was like, you know what, Kyleigh? It wasn't. So.
Yeah, I forget what you said. You said something under your breath and just walked away.
And then I ended up getting like a 90 on it, so.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Okay. Well, this may be unhealthy, but I don't study hard, right?
Or at all.
Or barely at all.
I can
But I
actually
don't need
relate to
to.
that, Abram.
I really don't need to.
But like Abram's okay not to study, but you know what he's not okay to do? Not do his homework. Because he thinks that he
that's
can
the
get
thing I
good
do.
grades by not doing his homework, which is
Hey,
false.
Hey,
Do your homework. If you literally do
I
your
work
homework
for
and
it.
get all C's on tests, I'm very confident you'll still average a B in that class.
well, it depends because of how much homework you have.
Okay, if
What
it's
you have,
biology, that's not true. If it's any other class, it's basically true.
that is true. Can confirm that is true.
I'm glad we can agree.
Yes.
I
don't know the
Next
last time I got a C on a test, so.
I remember one time I got a C on a spelling test, and I told a 3rd grade teacher who was my sister's favorite teacher, and she was talking to my mom, and she gave me the most disappointed look of my entire life, and it made me so sad. Literally, it's just the look she gave me. She was like, like
How old were you?
I was in 3rd grade. Yeah, I was in 3rd grade, and she was like the other 3rd grade teacher. And my mom was talking to her. She's like, "I'm so sad Kyleigh didn't get you as a teacher." And I was like, and then we were just talking, and then I was like, "Yeah, I got a C on my spelling test last week," and she was like, "See, you're not like your sister."
Yeah.
When in reality, I'm better than my sister. Just kidding, I'm not. Courtney, if you're watching this, you're better than me. Sydney, you're also better than me. Because you know what?
Kylie's the worst.
No, let me just tell you.
human
A
on the
wise
planet
man
Earth.
once told me, Sydney's pretty and athletic. Courtney's smart and athletic. No. Okay,
Yeah.
let me redo that.
No, you were right.
No, I got it wrong.
You did?
I messed up. Okay. Okay. A wise man once told me, Sydney, you're pretty and athletic. Courtney, you're pretty and smart. And Kyleigh, you're smart and athletic. And those words have stuck with me and brought my self-confidence very low. But you know what? Thank
That's
you.
horrible. That is so horrible.
It is horrible.
Yeah, that definitely didn't help me. But anyway, as you can tell, Madie is a very young adolescent. She's like a young adolescent, sophomore, right?
Not anymore, baby.
Some would say she's very attractive. Now, Madie, why don't you have a boyfriend?
Because I'm a lesbian?
Next question.
Just kidding. Because I
That's not something to
don't
joke
want one, I
about.
don't need one. You just
Excuse me,
Because I
dog,
feel
how
like
are you?
a lot of people wonder that.
Do they? Because I don't think they do.
I just wanted something to talk about.
Okay. Well,
because you have to admit, a lot of guys talk to you and they're like, yo, I want to be your boyfriend. Maybe if they don't say it like that.
That has never happened.
I know they don't say it like that, but that's the gist of it. Like, they text you, like, just trying to get in a relationship. And, like, just none of them have piqued your interest? No good takers?
What is he doing?
Nothing.
No,
Dude,
just
I've been
not
doing
really
it
interested.
periodically through this entire thing. I'm just dancing. Just
Everyone hit the whoa in 3, 2, 1.
Abram!
I'll do it when I want.
You just blew it.
I'll do it when I want. So do you think if you ever found a relationship, it would be through someone hitting you up through Snapchat?
What?
Probably
So
not.
guys,
I'm
if you
utterly
ever think about
confused.
that,
Come to
no.
my house instead.
Don't do that. Yeah, her address is... I don't even know. Yeah, I do. No, I don't.
Do I know yours? Does it start with an M?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I remember I wrote you a postcard one time.
Yeah, let's not discuss that out. We have 3 minutes. What the heck?
3
Okay.
minute long outro.
Okay, stop. We need to finish the rest of the questions.
Okay, 3 minutes. Insecurities. Everyone list their insecurities.
Forehead, teeth, nose, height.
Height.
I couldn't think of the word. You're wasting sweet time here.
I can't.
Okay, so
I
my
don't know.
insecurities are number 1, not being pretty enough like my sisters. We like previously discussed.
Should be.
My teeth. I really think my teeth are yellow and gappy, and I have a terrible smile. 3 is disappointing people. Like, that's just like I guess
That's not an insecurity.
Yeah, I'm insecure about disappointing people.
Ooh.
Like, I always look to like.
What are you
please
doing?
people.
Your foot looks, or your hand looks like a chicken foot.
I think I'm second best to this one person all the time. I'm not gonna discuss it, even though everyone's probably gonna know who it is.
Me.
Looking at you two, girl.
Because it's April.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, basically it's just that. Those.
Come on, rapid fire.
Okay.
Hurry.
Madie, do you think you're funny?
Absolutely.
Abram, do you think you're funny?
Hard question.
Do you think you're funny?
No. Now, I feel like if you think you're funny, you're not actually funny.
I can confirm this, and that's why.
But
I
I'm
say
not
I don't
saying
know.
that. I'm
only
not
a
saying like I
regular
don't think my
human.
funny, like actually thinking I'm funny, because I just said that if you think you're funny, you're not actually
Kyleigh,
funny.
so you're like
Do you think
ultra
I'm funny?
mega not funny.
Yes, I do think you're
Do
funny.
you think I'm funny?
No comment.
But sometimes,
Cade.
sometimes I think you have the
Do you
wrong
think
type
I'm
of
funny?
humor.
Say no comment. Do it or die.
Cover your face.
No, I feel like your type of humor is the kind of humor that like got Shane Dawson in trouble about talking about him having sex with his cat. Like, sometimes you just say things just to get a reaction out of people,
Oh,
and just to make people
absolutely.
laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what got Shane Dawson in trouble.
That's what comedians do.
Comedians all are furries and beasts.
Dude,
and have
I literally
bestialities.
read this, and it says, I don't think I'm funny, and I thought it said, I don't think I'm a furry, and I was like...
Kyleigh, you may be a furry.
If I'm a furry, then I'd be a fox. Just putting it out. Just putting it out there.
Okay.
Not that I am, but I'd definitely be a fox. Anyway.
Next question, please.
So yeah, the next. It's not
Something
really.
about the government.
Why do I have to come up with the questions, huh?
I thought of one, but it wasn't.
It wasn't
very
even a
good.
question. It was.
It was Viking.
So if you had a dog,
What would you name it?
what would you name it like Viking style though?
Why am I actually kind of hurt that you think I have bad humor?
I don't think you have bad humor. I said you're
Good.
funny, but I think sometimes you use the wrong type of humor.
Madie?
But it makes you laugh.
It does make me laugh. I didn't say that all like every single one of your jokes are bad humor jokes.
Do you think I'm funny, yes or no?
No comment.
You think I'm funny. You've told me before.
I feel like
No
Madie,
cap.
you like thrive off of people telling you you're funny.
Kyleigh, I'm very insecure.
You didn't see. I
have very low
that's why.
confidence.
That's why it goes. Do you think you're funny? Insecurities, because I thought you were gonna say one of your insecurities was
You know
being
what?
funny.
You know
and
one
you
of my
didn't.
insecurities
You failed
is?
Because it's not me being insecure about being funny.
You just said
I
you
just
were
like to be
insecure about
funny.
dancing.
No, I'm insecure about myself, so I like validation of people telling me I'm funny.
Oh. You know what?
Is this thing over yet?
Fine. No, it's not over. Did the buzzer go off?
No.
Anyway,
Everyone, just
outro.
keep jabbling. Jabbling? Javelin?
15
seconds. Okay, so
goodbye, guys.
I'm
I love
Kyleigh.
you
This
all.
is Madie. That's
Just
Abram.
kidding,
Me and
I
Abram smoke weed all the time. Just kidding. No, we don't. But this is stoner talk because we talk about things that stoners would talk about.